You are listening to the audio production of Homilies on the Gospel according to St. John, Volume 2, Homilies 18 through 40, John chapter 5, verse 19 through chapter 8, verse 32, by St. Augustine, Bishop of Hippo, published by One Audiobooks and read by Wayne Evans. Homily 18, John chapter 5, verse 19. Then answered Jesus and said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, the Son cannot of himself do anything, but what he seeth the Father doing. For what things soever he doeth, these also doeth the Son in like manner. John the evangelist, among his fellows and partners the other evangelists, received this chief and peculiar gift from the Lord, on whose breast he lay at the board, thereby to signify that he drank deeper secrets from his inmost heart, that he should speak those things concerning the Son of God, which may rouse, belike, to earnest attention the minds of the little ones, but cannot fill them, not yet being capable, while to all of somewhat greater growth, and attaining to a certain inner manhood, he gives somewhat in these words, whereby they may be both exercised and fed. You heard it when it was read, and remember what this discourse came of. Yesterday, namely, it was read that, therefore wished the Jews to kill Jesus, because he not only broke the Sabbath, but also said that God was his Father, making himself equal with God. What displeased the Jews, the same pleased the Father himself. The same, without doubt, pleases also them which honor the Son as they honor the Father. Because if it be not pleasing to them, they will be themselves displeasing. Not that God will be any greater for pleasing you, but you will be the less, if he be displeasing to you. Now against this idle accusation of theirs, coming either of ignorance or of malice, the Lord speaks not at all what they may take, but what they may be agitated and troubled by, and perchance, even because troubled, may seek the physician. He spoke, moreover, that should be written, that it might also be afterwards read. Enough, then, that we have seen what took place in the Jews' hearts at hearing these words. What takes place in ourselves when we hear them? Let us more fully bethink us. For there has been no springing up of heresies and certain doctrines of perversity, which ensnare men's souls and cast them headlong into the deep, but only because good scriptures are understood in a sense that is not good, and because this ill-taken sense is so rashly and daringly asserted. And therefore, my beloved, we ought very cautiously to hear these things, which are yet small to receive, and to hear them with pious hearts, and with trembling, as it is written, holding this rule of soundness, that according to the faith we are imbued withal, we be able to understand, we rejoice in, as it were food. While whatever according to the sound rule of faith we be not yet able to understand, we put away doubting at the present, put off the understanding to a future time. That is, that though we know not what it is, yet we doubt not at all that it is good and true. Moreover, as regards me, my brethren, who have undertaken to speak to you, it behooves you to bear in mind who I am that have undertaken, and what I have undertaken, that I have undertaken to treat the things of God, being man, things of his spirit, being carnal, things of eternity, being mortal. Also from me, beloved, far be vain presumption, if I wish to have a sound conversation in the house of God, which is the church of the living God, the pillar and ground of the truth. After my measure, I take what I put before you. Where it is opened, I feed with you. Where shut, I knock with you. Well then, the Jews were moved and had indignation, with reason indeed, because a man dared to make himself equal with God. But herein, without reason, that in the man they wist not the God. The flesh they saw, the God they knew not. The habitation they perceived, the inhabiter
Sample complete. Ready to continue?